Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this new video. So in this video, this is the story about Sodom and Gomorrah, okay? So I'm going to go through some Bible verses about Sodom and Gomorrah. Right, so first, Jude 1 to 7. Jude. Okay. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. Okay. Right. Genesis 18 to 20 now. And the Lord said, because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous. Genesis 19 to 24. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. Genesis 14 to 11. And they took all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah and all their victuals and went their way. Right, Isaiah 1 to 9. Except the Lord of hosts have left unto us a very small raiment, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. Isaiah 1 to 10. Oh no. Isaiah 13 to 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of Chaldees exceedingly, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Matthew 10 to 15. Verily, I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than that city. Deuteronomy 32 to 32. For the vine is of Sodom and of the fields of Gomorrah, their grapes and grapes of gall, their clusters are bitter. Genesis 10 to 19. And the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon, as thou come to go into Gaza, as thou goest unto Sodom and Gomorrah and Adamah and Zebulun, even unto Lasha. Jeremiah 49 to 18. Jeremiah. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbouring cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. Jeremiah 50-40. And God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and their neighbouring cities thereof, saith the Lord, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein. Romans 9-29. And as Isaiah said before, except the Lord as Sabbath had left us a seed, we have been like as Sodom and have been like unto Gomorrah. Genesis 19-28. And he looked towards Sodom and Gomorrah, and toward all the land of the plain, and behold, and lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a great furnace. Amos 4-11. I have overthrown some of you as God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, and ye were as a firebrand plucked out of the burning, yet have ye not turned unto me, saith the Lord. Second Peter 2-6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemning them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. Right. Genesis 14-2. That there made war with Bera, king of Sodom, and with Baasha, king of Gomorrah, Shinab, king of Admah, and Shanmer, king of Zobyan, and the king of Bela, which is Zor. Genesis 14-10. And the vale of Sodom was full of slime pits, and the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled and fell there, and they that remained fled to the mountains. Jude 1-7. Jude. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. Genesis 13-10. And Lot lifted up his eyes, and behold, all the plain of Jordan, that is, was well watered everywhere before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, even as the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as thou comest unto Zor. Genesis 14-8. And there went out the king of Sodom, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Admah, and the king of Zebulun, and the king of Bela, the same is Zor, and they joined battle with them in the valley of Siddim. Deuteronomy 29-23. And that the whole land therefore is brimstone and salt and burning, that is not sown nor beneath, nor any grass groweth therein, like the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, Admah and Zebon, which the Lord overthrew in his anger and in his wrath. Right, Jeremiah 23-14. Jeremiah, where's Jeremiah? I have seen also in the prophets of Jerusalem, and a horrible thing they commit adultery and walk in lies. They strengthen also the hands of evildoers, that none doeth return from his wickedness. They are all of them unto me as Sodom, and the inhabitants therefore as Gomorrah. Right, last one now. Zephaniah 2-9. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, surely Moab shall be as Sodom, and the children of Ammon as Gomorrah, even the breeding of nettles and soul pits, and a perpetual desolation. The residue of my people shall spoil them, and the raiment of my people shall possess them. Alright guys, that's the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. Hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you like, you subscribe, turn the bell on so you're notified every time I release a new video. And glory to be to God. Amen, 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 everybody.